Hello and welcome back to the Reaper. So we had a pretty cool mission, small one but quite a cool mission yesterday in the Persian Gulf, and we were attacking I think 8 or 10, I've forgotten now, oil tankers in the sea. Now the Persian Gulf map doesn't seem to work in TechView at the moment. If anyone knows how to fix that, please let me know, because I haven't figured it out yet. Okay, so we're just going to go through it and see what happened, because I don't really know what happened. Right, so we started there, the blue started there, 80 miles away were the tankers there. Imagine that's the coastline there. This is land, mountains. This is the sea here. And here are 4 respawning MiG-21s. So let's get underway. So obviously I knew that these MiGs were going to put themselves between the tankers and our base, because that's the logical point of ingress. So we scooted around that and we went 50 miles out to whatever this way is. I think it's the west. And then at a predetermined point we will turn around and go back in. Let's speed that up a little. Yeah, predetermined point we all go in, and then we kind of split up a bit here, because we don't want to go in as one kind of tightly knit group like we usually do, because we could get caught out. So we put about 15-20 miles from left to right between us. Dove started late because of his problems, and so he kind of just went straight to the target in his sabre. We've got the blues. Sorry, we've got the reds coming out into their defence. I think Joker's on QRA back at base. King, Squiddle and Grinkle are coming to intercept. All of us guys are basically down in the canyons, if you remember the movie, to make sure the well, the radars wouldn't have picked us up, but they did have an EWR radar back at their base. Possibly could have picked us up. So static, very close to King there. I was a bit lucky. Squiddle has spotted Dove and missed him. Beautiful. And all about to kick off. I love simple missions like this. No pissing around. Straight to target. Missiles out. Lovely. Right, but let's slow it down a bit as we get a little bit closer in. So, what was the first? So, Auntie is the fighter missiles. And they are RB-15. So, I think these are the long range ones. That's interesting. I thought she'd gone for the short range ones. So that must have been about 20 miles out, I'm guessing. Something like that. Oh, I guess I can find out, can't I? 16 miles, yep. Speed that up a little bit. Okay. So we've got lots of new guys in at the moment. We're doing a massive restructuring at GR at the moment. It's going to take probably months. Now, a good thing is, as a result, we're getting lots of spaces come up for new guys to join. However, we've for reasons that I'm just not going to explain, most of them are going to be coming not from the applications but from guys just turning up and flying with us. And so a lot of these guys, Onslaught, he'd never flown with us, and a couple of other guys who I can't see right in front of me. Joyce just turned up out of the public lobby, turned up for the mission, happened to be there and flew with us. So to be honest, the best way at the moment of joining is just like that. And then if I, spot talent who's turning up, day on day, then I'll hire them like that until we're finished doing our restructuring, which is going to take ages, like I said. Anyway, so turn up basically, and you'll pretty much be guaranteed a spot in a mission. Right, Onslaught, unfortunately, is a little bit green behind the ears, so he's going to get caught out by Squiddle. It's important always to check your 6 o'clock. So he's spotted Auntie, and I think Onslaught's going to go and interrogate Auntie, but he didn't realise that Squiddle was behind him all the time, and that was 1.5 miles. Now these R60s are pretty hopeless, and it's not going to have the legs. So the next one, 1 mile, and that is 1 blue down. Right, let's carry on. One thing I should say is the cap fighter should really be protecting the Harriers and the Vigans, or especially the Harriers, very vulnerable. Shouldn't really have been out here just on their own, but never mind. What have we got next? King's sniffing something. The RB-15's hit, and they kill, I think, ouch, they kill the same ship. Scroll that forward. Poor Grinkle out here, just not getting much done. Squiddle not getting much done. So they just don't realise, so the Reds are sure that we're coming directly from our base, and so they've got this area sewn up beautifully, but they don't realise we've snuck around the back and into the sea by 20 miles, and we're coming behind them, and it's a beautiful move, and if we hadn't done that, obviously we would never even got this far. So it's lovely to see when a plan actually comes together. Right. Don't know what I did there, but let's carry on. Rocket attacks from Dove. Lovely, beautiful attacks, but they don't have any use because the rockets are so puny on that thing. We got missiles out from Seethor and Cap. Let's just have a look at that. I had all kinds of problems with my Harrier, as I always seems to during a mission. During training, I have no problems at all with the Harrier. As soon as a mission happens and there's some responsibility, everything goes wrong. So that is 4 missiles out. Look at that, on one run. Wow, Seethor's king of the Harrier. I couldn't do that. Oh, yeah, wow, and he killed 4 ships. What a legend. Cap's finally got his first missile out. What's everyone else doing? So, King... These guys still don't realise that with where we are. It's absolutely beautiful. And I cut this all out, but this is basically kept swearing because I can't get the rest of my Mavericks to fire. I was a very unhappy young man. Dove pasting more thingies, but probably not doing much use. Dove intercepting King, probably won't have the legs for it. Cap, just in a strop now. I'm heading home because I can't get my missiles to fire. Missile out from Joker, has finally got into QRA, got into the game. That is going to be a kill, isn't it? I can tell. That is 1.3 miles head on, not much that Saber can do now. Pew! Oh, it survived. King's found Cap. King's got 2 missiles out of Cap. When did this happen? Let's just go back and have a look at that. 2 missiles, not 2 surely. That is 1.4 miles. Oh, and I turned into it. Look at that, what a dummy. 2 missile hits I took there. 2 missile hits. And I'm sailing on. I'm not giving up. I'm too much of a bad mood at this point. And now I'm going to go head to head with Joker. Preston's finally got here. And he's Hog. And he's going to do the majority of the damage probably. Squiddle's found Joyce. Lots going on at the moment. Joker's going to have a shot at Cap, I suppose. And I got past okay. Joker's merging on Cap. Preston's missiles are going in. Miss. Don't know how he managed to miss. Missed again. No, hit one. Missed again, hit one. So I just think he sunk 2 ships. Cap's finally got his stupid missiles to work. And another one. Well done, Preston. Got there in the end. What's happening with Cap here? So King's coming back round. Amazed I've soaked up 2 of his missiles. There's another missile out. Cap sucks up his 3rd missile. Carries on. Doesn't faze me. You know why I'm carrying on? I'm carrying on because of good British engineering. Another missile out. What are you going to do, boys? That's all King's missiles done. And I'm ploughing on. Oops. Spraying and praying. Not interested. Still going to fire more missiles. More spraying and praying. Take a salvo of 30 mil. Still, I'm not interested. Going to fire another missile. And 4th or 5th missile. 4th or 5th missile. And another gun barrage. And I am finally down. Cap ain't meant to die today. Right, Dove's coming in. There's not a great deal Dove can do. You can't get really enough speed to get into the fight. Preston just wants to get rid of his ordnance now and go home, I imagine. Seethor. Probably man of the match. 1 kill. 2 kill. Beautiful flying. That is how you kill. 2 kills and 4 ship kills. That is a good blue player. Joyce, new guy, probably doesn't really know what he's doing, but he has managed to keep this guy busy at least. And that is probably the end of the fight, question mark. These guys are kind of getting together now. A little bit of a criticism here. I wasn't on comms at the time because I was dead and not in a very good mood. And so they should have noticed that all the ships were dead, basically. Well over 50%. But they kind of fluttered around like not knowing what to do. Like fluttering flowers in the wind. And at this point they should have realised the mission was over. Charge home, save your airframe. But they kind of wobbled around and ended up getting shot, I think. So it was a little bit silly, but I guess they didn't have any leadership left, so yeah. So missiles going out from Grinkle. Sorry, guns. Joker's down. Preston's had a shot at Squiddle. Squiddle's had a shot at Seethor. These boys are finally getting out. And another shot from C. No, scratch that. They're just chasing each other. It's funny. And Squiddle, for some reason, is not catching up. He's slowing down. He's out of gas. Lovely. Is there any more? Grinkle is attacking poor old Smoky Sabre. Preston's dead. I see. He's got no engines. Yeah, that guy, whoever that was, Squiddle, just ran out of gas. Preston, I can see, is stalling, going down. He must have had no engines. And Grinkle whips round and I think finishes off the Sabre? Question mark. Hugest high yo-yo in the world. Missile out, and that's the old Sabre down. These guys completely miss each other, and RDB. Theodore makes it home. Joyce runs out of gas and puts it on a road. And that's the end of the match, really. That was pretty good. Just a fun little match, really. Nothing huge amount to learn there or anything, but cool. Right, hope you enjoyed that. We'll see you later.